What if that just decided it all? Last night, you got
What
5
if they
minutes
both
left.
decide to rest?
I mean, that would be brilliant, wouldn't it? So this is with 5 minutes left in the game last night between Clippers-Lakers, CP3 and his son, little Chris. And it's been a topic of conversation. Do you have any issue with what you just saw?
I think the answer is yes.
Okay.
Because ultimately, you can't have 15 guys all bringing their sons or
That
their
would be
daughters
amazing.
onto the bench. So you don't want to set a precedent that that is something that you allow. But this is a unique case for Chris Paul because he always has his son around. He always has him out there in practice. He always has him out there pregame. So it's not something that's foreign to the members of the team and the coaching staff, but in a vacuum, it's something that you don't want continuously to
No, you
happen.
don't want that to continuously happen. Yes, he does have his kid around more than other players. However, to bring him on the bench, in the middle of a game, I think is unprofessional. I love Chris Paul, and I think the teammates adore his son being around them, but not on the bench while the game is going on. I just think that's just unprofessional. And I'm not a fan of having those guys at, post game during their press conferences sometimes. And I think it's in the social media era, I think it sets them up for people to say nasty things.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I think
All
it
right.
sets them up for people to say nasty things about their kid.
I didn't think about that. I thought it was more of like it makes it a little harder. Talking about press conference on the journalist, if you need to ask some serious questions or it gets contentious or something weird happened during the game and there's a child up there, I think it changes the dynamic in the room.
I do actually like, in AI, I think was the first person I remember bringing a child to the podium. I do think that's something that actually allows your son or daughter to learn what you have to endure, and it can help them grow faster too, like how to.
Yeah, but when
with
they're 2,
controversy.
3, they don't know.
I know, but at some point you're going to be under the microscope because you're the son or the daughter of a professional athlete. So it really just kind of breaks down that barrier. But how about if you're the Lakers and you're watching Chris Paul bring his son on the floor, on the bench, or you're the Knicks and you're watching LeBron James spin the top or the bottle and trying to make it land? That also is a reflection of those two franchises and the mockery that they've been this season.
Well,
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
Are you putting it on them?
They can't.
Yeah, they the ones getting blown out by 30. It's like we sitting over
Blaming
here,
the victim
let's
here.
try some. All right, let me get some gum. Let me get some candy. All right, let's look in the stands. All right, you know what? Where my son at?
When you're blowing a team out like that, you're not even trying to watch the game no more because your work is done for that night. So your mind is going elsewhere. You're probably sitting on there talking about what y'all going to do in the next city or something. You're not thinking about the game. It's over with.
And dude's like, yo, who is that in the 20th row? Hey, ball boy, go get her number for me.
I've done that with you before. It's really weird when I do it. What am I saying out loud?